Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 with me, Kevin Sawyer, and you join me back on Goldcrest Valley here. I've done quite a fair bit off screen. I pretty much done a harvest of pretty much everything. So today, thanks to Courseplay, I'm going to start selling some stuff off. So we're going to start off with wheat. Let's see what the prices are of wheat. Best price for wheat at the moment is it's all quite low, isn't it? None of it's on a high, so I might skip to this one. See who's does the best price for this. So Goldcrest Valley, that's 1,059, sorry. That's the only place that seems to be selling it. Must be a great demand on it. So I'm gonna just see where that is on the map. I think that's just down the road from where we are. Let's have a look. Ah, yeah, it's up here. You can't access it by train, so it looks like I'm going to be driving that, which is not a big problem. Right, okay, so what I'll do is I'll start recording the course. I hope you guys are all well and enjoying your day. And I've got the old Santa Claus avatar in just for good measure. As it is sort of like December now and it's Christmas. This is literally just round the corner. Luckily enough, I only have to do this run once, then I can get the Courseplay to do it all for me, thankfully. So yeah, thankfully Courseplay is a bonus little aspect now. Thankfully, if you haven't seen my mod showcase, please feel free to go and have a look. I did a tutorial as well for you guys that were struggling trying to figure out how to install it. But are you guys all set for Christmas? I know I ain't, that's for sure. Where do we need to be going? We need to be going... Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Okay, not a problem. If I bring up that and then pause it and then delete it back to at least that road. I did wonder if I was going the wrong way. And then I'll resume around about here somewhere. Okay, that should do it. He hopes. Right, okay. It should be down here, according to the map. Let's have a quick look. I was going the right way. Okay, I was going the right way after all. You have to go sort of like round it. Oh well, not a biggie. Just drive along here. It should be up here somewhere, he says he hopes. There it is. Right, okay. First time I've seen this place, so... the first time I've ever been here as well, so... let's drive through that bit there. And drive back. I wonder if it was this way. Oh well, it's not a biggie. It's just going to do like a loop. This is kind of would be a bit more interested in doing it that way. That's how I would do it. More easier. Right, this time I'm going to drive through the yard here. I hope you guys are well if I haven't already asked, and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. As I say, with the Christmas shopping, have you guys sorted yourself out? And so I know I certainly haven't. I've still got a lot to do. So if I line it up as best as I can, and I know from previous experience it's best to sort of leave a gap so then it's got space to line itself up properly. So we'll stop it here, and it's grain, load transport, load start, and we need to select the grain type. It was canola, wasn't it? Let's just double check the prices quickly. Canola, yeah, that's the best price for that. Today's plan for as well is to raise some money to get into doing sugar beet harvesting. So that is the plan for today, and that's why Courseplay is going to be a bit helpful in that aspect. Well, he's done ploughing this. We'll see if that worked. I think that field over there needs plough. Just going to have a quick look. Can't remember if I signed anyone to it or not. I know I've got the manure spreader on there. He might actually be out of manure now, so. Right, okay. Let's set this guy up. So yeah, so we've got Santa Claus all through until the end of Christmas and New Year. Well, after Christmas I'll just go back to my original avatar, but I thought it might sort of put a bit of Christmas cheer into the channel, and everything else, you know. Christmas adverts are on, the Toys R Us adverts are on, and everything else, and it's like no money to spend. So just as well we in fact I'm going to quickly jump over to the combine. He's going good. Right, this guy must have been run out. Yeah, he did. Right, so fill him up. I'll finish off that bit off myself. But what are you expecting for Christmas? That's another thing. It's like, have you got all your Christmas presents? But what would you like for Christmas? That's another question for you guys, you know. The winning lottery ticket would be nice for me, admittedly. But short of that, you know, I'm not really fussed now. It's got to that point where, you know, you don't expect too much from Christmas. It's for the kids really, isn't it, at the end of the day? Oh, we've got some money from doing that. What do we need in aspects money-wise to get a beet harvester? Because that's what... Right, so we're going to need at least 17 grand for the head. And that, because there's no way I'm going to be able to afford these two. Not, well, that's this and that at the moment. It's just ludicrously expensive. I'm kind of going to sort of like, if I've got enough money left over as well, buy some more fields. Just cut through this grassy bit along here. Nice computer upgrade would be nice for Christmas as well, but I'm not, again, I'm not overly expecting too much. Just, you know, whatever I get is whatever I get, and, you know, I'll be happy with whatever I get. Because, you know, especially as you like, especially as you buy gifts, you buy someone something and you think, oh, it's quite good, and then they buy you something that's a lot better, and then you feel bad when you go to give them whatever you bought them, and you think, well, I've given them what, 5-10 quid worth of like gift, and they've given me something that's worth like up to 100 quid, maybe even more. Waiting for more. Oh, is he already out of... Really? Has he sold all that canola off already? Well, that didn't last long, did it? I was expecting it to last a bit longer than that, that's for sure. I'm gonna... did I? Yeah, I did spray it, didn't I? So I'll park this up. Actually, you still need to get out of the way from this now, time being. I'll just park it up over here. Right, and shut it off just the time being. Shut off the beacons, we don't need them on. Jump out the old tractor, and then still going to wash that combine off, although the rain's doing pretty much a good job of washing it off for us. Just going to finish off washing it. It's quite filthy, and you'll see how little fuel it's got left. Right. As you can see, it's only got about 61 litres left. It's done around about 9 and a bit hours. So 9.1 hours. And that's this original from when I bought it. And that's so roughly about after about 9.5 hours to 9.9. I'd say not to 10 hours max. The thing will be out of fuel. It's that thirsty. Just click on. Turn these in then, obviously, while it's filling up. Oh, it's out of fuel. Finally. The little Bowser there I've been using is now out of fuel. Let's top it up with this thing. It's going to cost us fuel now, but now we can use that for other things such as carrying fertiliser, etc, etc. Right, this Let's see what this guy's problem is. Yeah, he's now pretty much... Yeah, that's all that's left in the tank. I'm going to put that back in the silo, just to keep it for like pigs and that aspect. Talking pigs, they're breeding like rabbits. Just tip that and I'll go into the animal menu. As you can see, productivity's stopped because I've just come into the game this literally last couple of minutes, but as you can see, we've got 20 of them now, and I only started off with a handful of them. So literally they're breeding like rabbits. The cows are breeding quite well as well. We're up to 13 of those, and the sheep are breeding sort of a bit slower. We're up to 12 of those, but it's all good. As I say, I will get some more sort of pigs and cows and sheep just to add a bit of extra livestock into it, just for because otherwise you get risk of crossbreeding and stuff like that. I think that's the right terminology. Right. Let us see what we got price-wise again in the next. So they're all down. That's the best price for that. We forced the price of that down now by selling some. That's okay. So that's not a big problem. I can set up a course play to my mill, and then I can drive the train to the mill to unload it. Is the mill got anything else in here that's just as valuable? Looks like maybe soya beans as well, and that's it. Like say it's gone down, it's still more money than the rest of them put together. So I think that's the game plan for this one. So let's line up this tractor roughly to the fill point. Should be alright there. And let's just find out whereabouts on the map it is. Oops, I've hit the wrong key. And it's over by field 11, isn't it? So we need to go up via field 14. So, start course play recording. And what I'll do is I'll turn it around on the main road here. Jump back in cab. Oops. Go this way around. I don't think there's a direct road that way. No, I prefer to take roads if we can, rather than. I'd take the shortcuts if I was driving it, but I prefer the workers or course play to actually use the roads properly and legitly. Let's clear this box out of the way so then you guys can see what's going on. He's in the way there, but not overly much. Go through here and then drive through the grain mill. pull around here. Oops. Right, let's drive up to back to the actual grading point. I don't know if I saved that last course actually. I don't think I did. Oops. Oh well. I'll have to do that again at some point. I'll have to save this course. Make sure I've saved it. Right, so we need to go this way. It's a shame they didn't, you know, there will be modded tractors that have wipers that work, but it's a shame they didn't instigate that in this version of Farming Simulator 2017. You'd have thought they'd have had the technology to do it, they must have seen mods that work with it. And gone, oh right, okay, we need to add that in. So it's roughly again lined up. Should be just about right. So we stop this here. And then we need to select, oops, not that one. That one. Was it sunflower seeds? Let's have a quick look. Sunflower seeds, yeah. And then drive course. And I'll have to remember to save that, because otherwise we're going to be. I'm going to have to do these courses all over again. Let's check up on the other farm workers and see how they're getting on. This guy's finished on here. This guy is finished on here. Right, okay, let's start attaching some cultivators. Just going to take a shortcut across here. I know I shouldn't, but it's only grass, right? Leave that there. Actually, something else we need to do. Actually, no, it's not. We'll just detach the. Bring it down. Detach. Oops. Detach the wrong thing. Oopsie. Just well. We haven't got to allow crate fields on, otherwise I'd have just churned that up. Let's try that again. Detach. Right, now we need that cultivator. The small one is a better option for this tractor. As you can see, now I've got little Ford back on the main farm, because now we've got the robots doing the cleaning for us on the farm. I don't need that down there now, so it's come back to the main farm and it's doing all the work again. So back to sort of like a full strength of tractors for the moment, rather than just having one sitting there doing nothing. Because again, it's a case of driving back and forth from the main farm to the pen, cow pen. Oh, that guy off. Yeah, this is going great guns. This is working how I wanted it to work, so. Let's park this combine back up out of the rain. This has come up with fuel costs already. Once a mod comes in so we can start refining our own fuel, then I'll start thinking about doing that at some point as well. I did used to do it on the old farms. I haven't played on Farming Simulator 15, sorry, for a while now. I admit, just been so concentrating on this. I've missed playing it, believe it or not. It's like, well, it's the same as 17. Well, yes, it is, but we're in a strong position on 15. But I do miss playing on it, so I'll have to get into playing back on that at some point. Right. This guy is also finished, wasn't he? So let's take that off. We don't need that on there. Oh, he's also already emptied that. Really? Right, okay. So we'll save this course as what's the name of that place? I'll just say move grain. To train. And that should... Right, okay, so now I'm going to stop the driver here. And I'm going to put that sunflower seed back into the train station. Again, setting back up so then he's got soybeans, and that was the next one. Just double check. Yeah, soybeans. That's quite lucrative there as well. So drive course. That should get him off in his way. If push comes to shove, I'll just have to find a sell point for the wheat and the barley if we don't have enough out of this to buy our bits. Right, actually, let's quickly grab this guy to attach that trailer. There's the front right here. Oh, I'm using both of them. Right, so we'll get that cultivator. Might as well make use of this tractor. Right, okay. Let's unfold. Oh, the tractor's gonna come through, so we'll just let them through. And then hired someone to come and do the cultivating on this field. It's missed a little bit on there, but that's not a big problem. This tractor, yeah, it's still got the plough attached to it. So, bring this back to the farm. Can I fold the implement from here? Or does it need to be spun round? It needs to be spun round. And then fold it up. Park this here for the time being. Everything else is being used, and we need to make sure we've got the equipment to harvest it before thinking about buying seeders and seeding up, just in case we get problems. This guy's going great guns. I say guy, it could be a girl. It is. She's going great guns. It gives all the tractors a wash at least. That's the main thing with all this hail. We're going good on there. Other tractors working well on here. This one's working its way back to the main farm, which is good. Might as well start loading up one of these trains. Which train do we need? We need the other train, don't we? If we start loading it up now. Just jump out of the cab. And that's telling me it's already emptied the... It doesn't take long to empty the old silos, does it? Right, so let's start filling, and we need sunflowers and this one. Quickly jump over to the other tractor while we're waiting. I can't do it from inside the train, so I'll do it from this one. It's a shame you can't use course plough on the trains. It would make life a bit easier again, wouldn't it? You could get them off the... So we'll stop the driver here, and I might have to drive another route, just because I don't think we've got enough money to warrant that. He must have emptied that silo out. There's nothing left in this at all, so that's pretty good. Double check the silos. Yeah, he's emptied it out completely. Cool. Right. Oh, that's now gone up a bit, but still not as much as this one. So I'll switch that one off just for the time being. Get back to the train. Move it forward a bit to the next carriage. Stop. And the old soybeans. I'll just do this run, and then I can see it's already probably wound over half-hour mark, and big apologies about that. I didn't want to really cut it short. I was trying to get somewhere in this episode at least. So if we drive to the... stick some lights on as well because it is raining. Just make sure we are definitely going in the right direction. I'll back off the speed in a bit. I've also realised you can use the train station to collect water as well. Believe it or not. Stop. Going too fast. Not going to make it. Yeah, I've overshot that. Back up a bit. Back up a bit. Yeah, I tried it off screen. You can store water in your train stations. I don't know if these carry water though. It doesn't have like a bowser on it, which would carry water. It doesn't look like it carry water anyway. Tip points have been a bit finicky. There goes the soybeans. I mean, there goes the canola, and that's given us a nice healthy income. Nice. So we might not need to use the wheat or barley at all. Dump that off as well. Cool, so I'll go and purchase them from the shop. And so it would be harvesting, wasn't it? So I'm going to buy this and buy, thank you very much. And then I'm going to buy this as well. And you know what, I reckon if I play my cards right, I might be able to get another field. But let's think about seeders, because I know I've only got the one type that actually plants sugar beets. That plants sugar beets. That doesn't. That plants sugar beets. That doesn't. That's potato planter. So I might get this one. Just rather than having just one seeder that can do at least both. Yeah. Let's buy it. Spending money like water, I know, but at least then we know we've got at least 2 seeders. And I think with the sale of all the other grains, I could probably get raised enough to at least buy another field. But everything's in good shape on the farm now. I'll just start moving off, and then I'll say goodbye to you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please don't forget to like. It helps me out a lot. And if you know anyone that may also enjoy watching the episode, please guys, I do not mind if you share, and it helps me out a lot as well, so please feel free. And if you're new to my channel and you want to see future episodes of this and anything else I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ta for now.